The 5 red lights go on. The green flag about. The 5 lights go on. Here at Spa-Francorchamps. To the source we go. The lights out and we are racing at Spa-Francorchamps, and down towards turn number 1 we go. And it seems to be a good start. We're free abreast into turn number 1. Nisev trying on the inside as Nisev gets all out of shape. Cookie just a wheel into the gravel. Into the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix goes Star in the kick Sauber there. As down towards a Rouge and Radion we go. Climbing the hill, and the reigning and the defending champ. Oh my god, I've done it again. And the championship leader looking to retake the lead down towards the Lake Cup chicane. Star got the lead, but then it's going to be roles reverse as the pole man retakes the lead into the Lake Cup chicane. As then there is Nisev trying on the inside through the Lake Cup chicane, and Honey Dime has had a bit of contact there with Nisev there as his teammate gets up into the top 3. As there is now Nisev trying to challenge Gordon on the inside at at turn number 8, through No Name Corner we go, and then downhill towards Pouon Corner. Cookie leads the Belgian Grand Prix. There is damage in the back there, maybe for one of the Hasses, as now we go. No, so it is the V Cup. It's the V Cup of the 7th man. The man third in the World Championship. Front right end plate damage, who leads the way. 7.5 tenths of a second gap, as there is Craig Connolly getting involved with Story, as there is Nisev into the pit lane there. The man third in the World Championship has to replace that front wing, trying to bulk Ferrari up for the championship. And they can overtake Sauber this race if they have a good result. Pulls out to the outside and overtakes Ricardo down the Camel straight. We go. Himmy Dime is now officially into the podium places. There is Arrow getting all keen on the outside of Dino Iron Saber. Rejoins the track very unsafely, almost contact between the pair, as into the gravel goes the Alpine, and that's going to allow Echo. And then on the inside, the Haas of Ovenchips will go and gets ahead of the Alpine, and the Alpine's gone from 7th all the way down to P10 there. For that podium place, he's gaining in the slipstream. Himmy Dime will look to defend this, and running outside. Ricardo will try for the podium place. The Ferrari will keep his nose on the inside. Ricardo gives the space, but then almost has to go off the track, and the Ferrari's going to keep his nose on the inside. And they touch, and the Ferrari's drifting round, and into the rear goes the Haas of Gordon, and through goes the Sauber into the top 4 there, as there was contact between Himmy Dime and the Hiccup, as there is WHF Arrow now drifting away through turn number 8 of Brazil to be able to get there, as the 2 Ferraris are probably going to swap around here, as his teammate's not using the arrows, and it's an old switchback of the Ferraris swapping around, and into the top 5 goes the reigning and defending champion. And Michael Louise now pulls ahead of Dino Iron 7. There's 2 Williams now within the top 10 Lake Cup chicane. The Ferraris are using, and down towards the Lake Cup chicane, and the Ferrari swap around once more, trying to make inroads on that gap. Down towards Rouge and Radion. Look how close it's still getting. 3 cars separated by millimeters here, probably a track limit warning, as the 2 Williams will look to go either side of the Haas, as down towards the Lake Cup chicane we go. There's Williams passing either side of him. The 2 Williams are side by side, and then there goes the Alpine. Right outside goes Michael Louise, and then Sahila will try and keep his head, but then the Alpine will try and make his move, as Sahila ran a bit deep. The Oven Chips will try and defend this, as down towards Brusel's corner will be Shields on the inside. Going on the inside goes the Alpine. Contact, and they both go wide, and that allows Mallard on the inside to try and get the place. He's got 1. Can he get 2 in to None? No, he can't. As now we go down towards Pouon Corner. Oven Chips using his battery, but can't make a move to try and pound, but the both Williams are through. And there is Oven Chips right down the inside on Pouon, as down towards the campus chicane. Oven Chips have got 1 place back. As you can see, the range from the track now, that's normally the indication where it is a lot wetter. As Dino Oversell, what a run out of Rouge and Radion, and down the Camel straight we go. And as the Sahilo has to concede the place, powerless to defend. Cost him 2 places there. On the exit, Gordon looking for a move on the Mercedes, and down towards La Source, and Gordon has sourced up a move and is now ahead of the Mercedes. The Mercedes taking a very tighter line down towards Rouge and Radion. We're going to look towards these 2 as Himmy Dime. He's gaining in the slipstream, and towards the Lake Cup chicane we go. Wilmex will try to defend this. We go under braking into the Lake Cup chicane. The Ferrari roars on through into the top 4, and now Nisev will try and make a move, as there's Cookie to the other moment. Cookie has got front wing damage on the excellent No Name. The race leader, the man who started on pole, has made a mistake, and he has got front right end plate damage. 2.9 seconds as they break for the for the Source, and Nisev's gaining, and he's going to look for a lunge down the inside of the bus stop chicane, locks up both fronts, but can't get a nose in there, but then the Alpine goes a bit deep, and we'll try the switchback on the exit of the bus stop chicane, as now we stand on the power, down towards the Source, Nisev's gaining, not on the battery though, will he dive to the inside, and the inside goes the V-Cub, on the inside of the Alpine, contact between the side pod and the front tyre, and now we get on the tyre, more contact between the pair of them as Arrow gets all out of shape, and Nisev is finally back through on the exit of Eruj and Radion, and down the Camel Straight we go. Dynamite Sabre is gaining, and he's putting the battery back on. Down towards the outside, down towards the Lake chicane we go. Dynamite Sabre's got the outside line, and right outside goes the Alpine. It will then switch to the outside for the V-Cub, and then the inside for the V-Cub. If he can keep his nose in there, keeps the nose in there. Contact once again in that corner between two drivers. Then down towards Bruxelles. The Alpine will try on the outside to keep the place, and the V-Cub will try on the inside. Gets a little bit of a drift there, and then off the track goes Dino Iron Sabre, and Nisev can finally get the move up into the top 7 and can now try to hunt down the Ferrari. There's a bit of karma at Spa, and we don't know who's going to finish in certain positions. The Dino Iron Sabre's reigniting the challenge as they're on the exit, but the Lake chicane Nisev will try to dive down the inside, and the V-Cub's going to try it on the inside of WHF Ferrari, the defending champion, trying to defend P6 as running outside of Bruxelles. It will switch to the inside for No Name. On the inside goes Arrow, but has to lose the place in the 70. Went bold on the inside of Bruxelles, which then went to the outside for No Name. Gap up to 1.8 there as they're on the inside. Arrow trying to defend this, and there's going to be the old switchback, the old switcheroo tried on the exit of the Source, and then down towards turn number 2. He's not going to try that Eruj and Radion, is he? Towards Eruj and Radion side by side in the rain. Running outside we go, and Arrow, there's contact between the pair of them, and Arrow drifting away as there goes now Nisev trying to make the move on Woman X as down towards the Lake chicane we go. The V-Cub will try and hang it on the outside. There's contact between the pair of them, and Woman X has got that play, but there was definitely contact through Eruj and Radion on those two. But now Nisev, will it be a rinse and repeat of the last lap? On the inside it will go, on the inside at Bruxelles. The V-Cub, the Red Bull, not the Red Bull, the Sauber will try to hold the place, but can't keep the place as Woman X finally, his defence for a top 5 comes to an end and is down into B6, and the Nisev will try to charge on for a top 4. Is the gap as they go towards the bus stop chicane for the final time. Stars giving it a proper charge, but the man who's been a 4-time world champion for the 30th time this season, for the 30th time in WHF, wins the Belgian Grand Prix. 30 wins in WHF. It is a milestone of 30 wins. Star comes home in 2nd place. The top 2 stayed as they were. Ricardo will take a podium for the V-Cub team. Young Hilly Dime a mile back, who's actually under pressure from Nisev as they hit the brakes for the final time. Nisev through the bus stop chicane along with Young Hilly Dime. Nisev will take 5th, Hilly Dime in P4, and then Dino Iron Sabre isn't close enough. He will take P6 there. Woman X will come P7 on the road. Let's Arrow through. Right, as Arrow takes 7th, Woman X in 8th. Mallard, I don't actually know what the pen situation is, so Mallard will come home on 9th. Echo in 10th, but will drop behind Gordon and Michael Louise. Gordon and Michael Louise got up to 10th and 11th, as then Echo drops down into P12. Kevin.
And there you have it. Cookie wins again here in Tier 1, extending his championship lead over Star, who gets another P2 this season. Meanwhile, the debutant of Ricardo finishing in P3 ahead of Hemi Dimes, despite receiving a 5-second time penalty for their earlier contact. And as we have a look at what that's done to the standings, Cookie closing in on a 5th title as Star needs to grab a win in order to halt the progress Cookie continues to make. If you have enjoyed, please like, follow and subscribe, and send this to your nan. I've been WHF. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.